Every morning, millions of people wake up with dreams of a better life, a bigger bank account, freedom to do what they love. But by the time their heads hit the pillow at night, what's changed? For most, days blur into weeks, weeks into years, and the cycle continues. The music grows darker as the visuals show a clock ticking rapidly, pages of a calendar flying by, and a person scrolling on their phone late at night. Here's the shocking truth. It's not because they lack talent or opportunity. It's not even because they're lazy. It's because their habits are silently sabotaging them. The routines they rely on every day, the ones they don't even think about, are leading them further from success and deeper into mediocrity. But what if I told you there's a way out? A way to rewire your habits and take control of your life? What if you could unlock a hidden system that top performers, millionaires, and even Olympic athletes use to achieve extraordinary results? This isn't just a theory, it's science, and it's all explained in Charles Duhigg's groundbreaking book, The Power of Habit. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the principles in this book to break bad habits, build new ones, and design a life of success, wealth, and fulfillment. Now, before you say, oh great, another video about habits, let me ask you this. What's the cost of not watching this? Another year of wasted potential? Another paycheck that doesn't stretch far enough? Think about it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to break free from habits that are holding you back and create ones that move you closer to the wealthy, successful life you deserve. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next, because in just a moment, I'm going to reveal a story about rats, chocolate, and a discovery that could change your life forever. Let's dive in. Point 1. The habit loop. How habits control you. Let's start with how habits actually work. Charles Duhigg explains this brilliantly with the concept of the habit loop. It's a simple but powerful cycle that governs every habit you have. First, there's the cue, a trigger that sets the habit in motion. Then comes the routine, the actual behavior. Finally, there's the reward, the thing your brain craves that keeps the habit alive. Let me give you a quick example. Let's say you're at work and you feel stressed. That's the cue. Your routine might be heading to the vending machine and grabbing a candy bar. The reward? A quick sugar rush that makes you feel better, at least temporarily. But here's the problem. Over time, your brain becomes hardwired to respond to that cue with the same routine, even if the reward isn't good for you. And this doesn't just apply to junk food. It's the same cycle that keeps you glued to your phone, binge watching shows, or overspending on things you don't need. Here's where it gets interesting. If you can identify the cue, you can disrupt the routine. You don't have to fight the habit, you just have to rewire it. For example, instead of grabbing a candy bar when you're stressed, replace it with a 5-minute walk or a healthy snack. The reward is the same, stress relief, but now it's coming from a better behavior. And this is just the beginning. Understanding the habit loop is the key to unlocking the habits that hold you back and replacing them with ones that push you forward. Point 2. Keystone habits. The habits that matter most. Not all habits are created equal. Some habits, known as keystone habits, have a unique ability to trigger a domino effect, changing other behaviors in ways you might not expect. Take exercise, for example. Research shows that people who start exercising regularly don't just get healthier, they also tend to eat better, sleep more, and even manage their finances more effectively. Why? Because keystone habits reshape your identity. When you see yourself as someone who works out, you start acting like someone who takes care of themselves in other areas too. Another example is meal planning. When you plan your meals for the week, you're not just eating healthier, you're saving money, reducing food waste, and eliminating the stress of last-minute decisions. One small habit has an outsized impact. So, here's the challenge. Identify one keystone habit you can focus on. Maybe it's journaling for 5 minutes a day to clear your mind and set goals. Maybe it's tracking your spending to build better financial habits. Whatever it is, start small, but stay consistent. And remember, it's not just about the habit itself, it's about the ripple effect it creates. One positive change can transform multiple areas of your life, often in ways you never expected. Point 3. Environment design. Set yourself up for success. Let's talk about your environment. Whether you realize it or not, your surroundings are constantly influencing your habits. If your environment doesn't align with your goals, even the best intentions can fall apart. Think about it. If your kitchen is stocked with chips and soda, what are you more likely to snack on? If your phone is always buzzing with notifications, how focused can you really be? Your environment is silently shaping your behaviors every single day. So, how do you fix it? Start by removing obstacles to good habits and creating friction for bad ones. Want to exercise in the morning? Lay out your workout clothes the night before. Want to spend less money? Delete the shopping apps from your phone and set up automatic transfers to a savings account. The goal is to make good habits easier and bad habits harder. It's not about willpower, it's about setting yourself up for success. When your environment supports your goals, everything becomes easier. And here's the best part. Once you optimize your environment, you don't have to rely on motivation as much. The habits you want to build become the default, and the habits you want to break become inconvenient. Point 4. The power of small wins. Change can feel overwhelming, but here's the secret. Start small. Really small. In The Power of Habit, Charles Duhigg emphasizes the importance of small wins, those tiny, incremental victories that build momentum and lead to massive results over time. Think of it this way. If you want to save more money, don't aim to save $1,000 in a month. Start with $5 a week. If you want to start meditating, don't commit to an hour a day. Begin with just 1 minute. These small wins might not seem like much, but they're proof that you're making progress. And here's the magic. Small wins compound. Each success builds confidence and reinforces your identity. You start to believe, I can do this, and that belief fuels even bigger wins. So, don't underestimate the power of starting small. It's not about where you begin, it's about building momentum that keeps you moving forward. Point 5. Identity-based habits become the person you want to be. The ultimate key to lasting change isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Identity-based habits are the secret to creating changes that stick. Instead of focusing on the outcome, focus on the type of person you want to be. For example, don't say, I want to save money. Say, I am someone who makes smart financial decisions. Don't say, I want to lose weight. Say, I am someone who takes care of their body. When your habits align with your identity, they become automatic. Every time you take an action that supports your identity, you're casting a vote for the person you want to be. Over time, those votes add up and you become that person. You now have the tools to take control of your habits, reshape your identity, and design a life you love. But don't stop here. The journey to self-mastery is ongoing. To take the next step, check out my video on how to build mental toughness and resilience. It's packed with strategies to help you stay consistent and overcome challenges. Click now, and let's keep building your best life together.